Yes, guys, and welcome back to another Talking Wolves match reaction with me, Jordan Russell, stepping in for the illustrious host and founder, Dave Azzopardi, as he's on a stag do, probably about 7-8 points deep now, and I can't say I blame him after watching that. Crystal Palace today at home started off with a 3-5-2 with Dan Bentley in goal, replacing Jose Sari, who was off ill. Back three of Nelson Semedo, Max Kilman, Toto Gomez, with Matt Doherty out right and Ryan Aitnuri out left, with Boubacar Traoré, Gomez and Mario Lemina in the midfield three, with Cunha and Hwang up top. And final result was Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Crystal Palace 3. And it had that sort of end of season feel to it. I think we were well beaten, to be quite honest with you. I think that first half we made Palace look like Man City. I felt like we were playing Man City 2 weeks in a row. And Palace could quite easily have been 3-4 up at half time. The first goal was a goal by Michael Elise, cutting in from the right hand side, curling the ball in. Very well executed goal, probably a little bit too easy from a defensive point of view. And then the second goal was scored less than 2 minutes later by Jean-Philippe Mateta. Nathaniel Klein had a shot across the box, hit the post, and Mateta was there for a tap-in. Again, very poor defending, very poor defensively all game, I thought, from Wolves. I think Max Kilman and Toto Gomez as a back two, I guess, because Semedo was pushing out a little bit wider. They give me kittens. Both very poor today, I thought. Sloppy, poor, not winning the battles, and it cost us, I thought Mario Lemina, especially first half, was well off the pace. But he's had a very good season on the whole. First half we got what we deserved. It was 2-0 down, could have been 3 or 4. And the sentiment online and on Twitter was very much, can't wait to get to the pub. Can't believe Fosun aren't investing in this team. Season ticket prices are going up, which they will be. Can't say I blame anyone. I mean, I haven't gone today. Just out of choice, to be honest with you. I watched it at home, sort of knew what was going to happen, and fair play to the probably 27,000 Wolves fans who've gone out there and watched the game today, because I'm sick of it right now, to be quite honest with you. Second half was a little bit better, made a couple of changes throughout the game. I thought when Sarabia and Bellegarde came on, they both added a little bit to it, but it was very much kitchen sink time, it felt like, from O'Neill. Structure of the team, the patterns of play sort of went a little bit weird, to be quite honest with you. We got ourselves back in the game by Matheus Cunha. Actually a very good finish, well taken goal, originally given offside, razor thin when you look back at it on VAR, but they come to the right decision, and like I say, well executed goal by Matheus Cunha. And then so long after, Eze wraps it up and wraps up the 3 points for Palace and sort of killed all the momentum and sting we had in the game. Toto Gomez not strong enough, come out 10-15 yards. You've got to be taking the player out and the ball with that point. Then he's left Kilman pretty much 2-on-1. Kilman very flat-footed though. I'm not going to leave him out of any criticism for that. Very flat-footed, put his hand up, didn't run with Eze. And Eze's put it in the back of the net. Now Wolves did huff and puff a little bit, even at 3-1 down. We got awarded a penalty when Crystal Palace went down to 10 men. Rightly overturned by VAR. It was just outside the box. But again, look, we got everything we deserved today. I think it's 1 win in 9 now in the league. And you know what? We've been rancid for a few months now. I think I'll put a tweet out there. West Ham at home for the first 45 minutes was one of our better performances all season, or better halves of football all season, and we still went on to lose that game. So there's a lot of work to do for Gary O'Neill. I think there's a lot of money that needs to be invested in this squad. Whether Fosun and Jeff Shee will do that for him, time will tell. I believe that season ticket prices will probably be announced this week. We believe there'll be between an 8 to 12% rise. Again, hoping that's wrong, but you can't keep overcharging Wolves fans, taking the piss week in, week out, with not investing in the playing squad. Fans have had enough of it and will be sick of it. And there's a reason why they haven't announced those tickets before the last home game of the season, is because they know there'd have been some sort of demonstration against the club and the ownership today had they done so. So I really hope that Fosun get a backbone next week, actually announce the season ticket prices, because everyone knows they're going up. It's the worst kept secret in football. Announce your season ticket prices, look at the fan sentiment online, and fans will still go. There's too many playing and prying on the fact that too many people love Wolverhampton Wanderers as a football club, myself included, and people will still go and pay their hard-earned money to go and watch them. But if you're going to keep up in prices for lesser quality of football, you know, a stadium which is out of date, needs work on it, then, you know, Wolves fans won't be taken the piss out of. So it'll be interesting to see what happens before the Liverpool game. And obviously, you know, going next week to Anfield, last game of the season, Klopp's last game as a Liverpool manager at Anfield. We know it's going to be extremely tough. I wouldn't expect to get much out of there either, but all I can say is can't wait for the end of the season. Thank you for still supporting Talking Wolves channel. Like, share, subscribe, keep the faith, keep supporting the poddy, and we'll see you soon.